Let's warm it up and find some length. Top of your mat. Soften your knees. Tail drives through those heels. Hands on your hips. Soften your knees. Lift your heels up and down. Stack your ears on top of your shoulders on top of your hips. Here's 4. Belly in. 3, 2, hold it up high. On this last one, hold it balanced. Zip up your pants, knit your rib cage together. Here's 4, 3, alternating, dropping one heel at a time. Right heel, left heel, roll through the bottom of your foot. Knees are nice and soft. Drive those heels. 4, 3, 2, 1. Both heels down. Inhale, lengthen the legs. Reach those arms up overhead. Gaze towards your thumbs. Exhale, bend at your elbows. Open your chest. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. Lower your hands by your hips. Swan dive that chest down, forward. Fold. Head is heavy. No wrinkles in the back. Up that neck. Lift your chest halfway up. Plant your hands or fingertips in front of you. Bend and pulse your right knee twice. Switch, bend your left. Down, down. Reach your chest towards your toes. 4, 3, tail high. 2, lengthen both of your legs, forward fold. Soften your knees, heel toe your way out so your feet are at the wide edges of your mat. Pinky toes to the edge, all 10 toes face forward. Beautiful. Walk your hands out in front of you. Bend your knees, send your tail behind you. Lengthen your legs, keep your arms out in front of you. Do it again. 4, 3, long squat. Up, 4, 3, 2 more times. Belly in, weight is in your heels. 1 more. Woo, lengthen. Walk your hands back underneath your shoulders, heel toe your way. Feet are hip distance. Step your left foot back, low lunge, right side, belly in. Drop your back knee, point your back toe, plant your left hand down, reach your right arm up and around. Stay here or lift and reach for your toes, for your pant leg. 4 pulses, heel to glute. Here's 4. Nice on your knee. 2, feel that hip, feel that quad. Lower that foot. Sweep your arm back around, curl your toes under, downward facing dog, change sides, left foot steps in front, you're in a low lunge, drop that back knee, point your back toe, right hand plants down, circle that left arm up and over, reach towards the back wall, bend your knee. Good, squeeze and pulse. 4, 3, 2, 1, lower down, curl that toe. Slide your left knee to meet with your right. Walk your hands out, press the eyes of your hips forward. Look forward, right hand taps the right top edge of your mat and then followed by your left hand. Your options here are to stay on your knees or curl your toes under. Lengthen your legs, you're in a plank. Tap right, tap left. Good. Shoulders on top of your wrists. Feet wider for a little bit stronger base of support. Don't shift through your chest. Don't shift through your hips. Use your core. Reach it long. Belly in, butt down. Squeeze those glutes. Light it up. Total body. Walk it back. Grab those weights. Center of the mat. Heels together, toes and knees are turned out. Bend your elbows, lift those elbows up, and then draw them out. Goalpost, draw your palms, draw your elbows together to touch. Open, press, squeeze. I want your forearms, I want your elbows to connect. It's easier to keep your wrists in and your elbows out. It's harder to bring it all in and open it strong. Use your chest, use your back, squeeze your shoulder blades. When you close those elbows, flex your biceps, open up. Flex your biceps, knees are soft, toes and knees are turned out, belly is in, glutes are strong, ribs are off. of those hips. Shoulders down, long neck. Lower those weights, step your feet out wide. Toes and knees turned out. Bend your knees, sink your hips. Right palm flips up, left palm is down. Elbows hug into your side body. Draw your fingertips back behind you. Extend your arms out, bring them back in. Flip left palm up, drop right palm down. Reach, extend, pull it in, flop. Reach, squeeze, rotate. So think about your thumbs and your pinkies. One reaches back, one reaches front. All the way out to a T. Squeeze it back in. Flip. All the way out. Squeeze it in. You have less than 10 seconds to go. Sit a little lower. Bring it in a little stronger. Drop your weights. Second position, your right foot is going to be in front. Reach for that chair. I want you to drive your back knee up towards your chair. Roll that hip open. Land in second position. Pick up your left foot. You're back in your lunge. Drive that knee. Roll that knee open. Second position. Lunge. Lift. Roll, plie. Lunge. Lift. Rise up. Good. I do not want you to slam down into your second. Control. That control comes from your hip flexor. That control comes from your core. Chest is lifted. Little balance on that right leg. See how low you can tap that left knee. Beautiful. Stay facing your lunge. Excuse me. Reach your hands out in front. Arms are straight. Back knee is low. Lift your front heel. Bring your chest towards your chair. Heel to glute. Lengthen your arms. Releve up and down in that front heel. Heel to glute. Hips stay square. Lengthen those arms. Heel up, heel down. Heel to bum. Heel up, down. Heel to bum. Press away. Lift your chest. Lift your gaze. Your gaze is eye height, right? So look straight out in front of you. Don't look down. Bring your chin off your chest. Squeeze your bum. Press your heel forward. Press your back heel forward. Kick it. Squeeze that butt. Tuck your right hip back. Woo. We are on our knees or on our feet. Back to the top in that plank. This time, you're extending and tapping your toes to the back edges of your mat. Tap right, tap left, tap right, or you're on your toes in a full plank, tap to the side option, hop, and jack your feet out wide, and then you pull them in, lots of options. Knee extend one leg at a time. On your toes, tap one foot at a time, or jack your feet out and in. Shoulders on top of your wrists, no matter where you are. Belly in, back is flat, bum is down, right? So we're not in a down dog jumping up. You're in a plank. Grab those weights. Heels together, toes and knees. Turn out, goalpost to prayer. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Squeeze, press, squeeze. Soften your knees. Get tall in your spine. Shoulders down. Elbows shoulder height. Elbows shoulder height. When 15 seconds hits, arms stay open in a goalpost. And we're just pulsing for those final 15 seconds. Here we go. Lift, pulse, lift, pulse. Long neck, relax through your jaw. Elbows out to the side. 4, 3. Woo! Toes and knees step out wide. Second position. Soften through your knees. Right palm flips up. Left palm flips down. Elbows hug in to your side body. Tail reaches to the floor. Sink. Half lift to switch. Bend your knees, sink your hips as you extend your arms out. Lift halfway up as you bring those elbows back round through your heels. Zip up your pants, squeeze your bum. Act as if you're dragging your heels together while you rise up. Not all the way. Your legs are not fully lengthened. Good. Sink low, lift a little. Sink low. Shoulders down, long neck, expand through those collarbones. Flip it. Weights are down. You're facing your bar this time. Your left foot is in front. Your right foot is back. You're in a lunge. You're driving that right knee to your chair, rolling that hip open. Second plie, facing the back of your room. Lunge, hip roll, plie with control. Lunge, drive it up, squeeze your left glute. Down, lift, open, turn, hike it up, lower with control, sink, stand up, stay low, stand up, stay low. Hips are level, hips are low, knees are bent, belly is in. Whoo. Shake it out. Left foot is in front. Arms length away from your chair. Sink into your chair. One releve, one heel to glute. Tuck your left hip back. Press your right hip forward. One releve. Heel to glute. Push away from that chair. Arms width. Bend those elbows. Sit it low. Up, down. Curl. Up, down. Drop your back knee as low as you can go. As low as you can go. Tail is heavy. Chest is lifted, chest is proud, shoulders are down. Steady in your lunge. Drive that heel up, press that heel down, and then you hinge forward. 2 down, 2 to go. We're back, moving our hands to top edge, shoulders on top of wrists. Feet or knees, hip distance apart. More of a challenge on your knees. Squeeze your knees, your inner thighs, your arches together. Belly button in. Try not to shift your weight and rock side to side. Use your core. Stay nice and steady. Good. If you're on your knees, pop out, pop in. Jump out, jump in. Or tap. Or you're on your feet and tap those hands. Maybe you're hopping out, hopping in. On your feet or on your knees. Grab those weights. Prayer to goalpost. Heels together. Elbows up. At that 15 seconds, I'm gonna hold prayer, and we're just pulsing that prayer up. Good. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. Lengthen your chest east to west. Don't pop your chest out and pop your tail back. Elbow shoulder height. Squeeze it in. Good. Squeeze it in. Flex your biceps. Ooh, now we're working. Belly and glutes tight. Soften through your knees. Pulse. I'm glad I warned you. I'm sure you were paying attention to the timer. Little pulse. Woo. Step those feet out. Bend your knees. Sink your hips. Left palm up. Right palm down. Pull that left thumb back. Ooh, can you feel that in your shoulder? Maybe even to your neck if you're tight like me. Out. Half lift. Out. Squeeze your bum. Drag your heels towards one another, but never move your feet. Reach. 2. Into flip. Reach. 2. Good. If you are noticing a sway in your low back, reach forward at a slight angle instead of out to a T, right? So just bring your weight in front of your knees slightly. Whew. Right foot is in front. High knee, roll that left hip open. Land with control. Wide second, pick up that left foot. Turn to that chair. Good. If you feel grinding or it feels a little uncomfortable in your hip flexor, don't lift your knee as high. Maybe just hip height, but you still want to engage your core, That should help eliminate that grinding. Forward. Roll that hip, chest then follows. And then you curl in towards your side wall. Pull it in. Stand up tall, squeeze your right butt cheek. Same, right foot in front. One releve in that lunge. One heel to bum, arms width away. If you're too far away and you're reaching and leaning, you need to walk those toes in. Lift, heel to glute, flex your back foot. Heel to glute. Lower into that back knee. Hamstring curl. Keep that hip low, keep that hip square and open, right? So your hip flexor is creased. If you step back far enough, it's open. Bend your elbows. Gaze forward. Up, down. Can you drop your back knee? Ooh, Saved by the Bell. Good. You're stepping your feet out, lengthening your legs while on your knees, or jacking your feet. Good. Zip up your pants, engage in your core. Belly in, lengthen that leg so much that you squeeze your bum. Shoulders on top of your wrists. I've come up onto my fists. Help protect those wrists a little bit. Belly in, gaze forward. Soft knees. Don't land with a straight leg. Grab those weights. Good. 4th round. Single tempo goalpost. And then close into that prayer. It's a little bit faster. Keep that core strong. Elbows touch, elbows wide. Touch, wide. Do not use momentum just because we're moving faster. If you feel like you are, continue to slow it down. Bend your knees. Press your kneecaps towards your pinky toes. Connect those elbows. That is important. Shoulders down, belly in. Relax your face. Less than 10 seconds to go. Second position, toes and knees are turned out. Shift the weight into the pinky edge side of those feet. Same thing, we're gonna move at a swifter tempo. Left palm up, right palm down. Little pulse in those hips. Reach, reach. Good. Shoulders down, belly in. Squeeze your bum. Ground your heels, and when you lift through those hips, drag those heels towards one another. Keep your elbows high. Elbows in, and then they lift away. Woo! Pull those thumbs back. Pull those thumbs back. 9, 8, 7. Where is that buzzer? Left foot in front. Roll that hip, open second position, back of the mat, pick up your back foot, turn back towards your chair in a lunge. Double lunge, 90-degree bend. Good, don't forget, if you feel that grinding in your hip flexor, maybe don't lift your knee up as high. Still drive it. Same intensity, just not as high. Good, you may be able to control the landing on stepping that foot out wide. If you don't drive that knee up as high, that foot doesn't have as far to fall, right? Pick up that back foot. Squeeze your left butt cheek when you stand up and drive that right knee. Woo. Last one. Left heel up, right heel to glute. Arms width away. Releve. Bend those elbows, drive that back heel. I want you to step far back, right? I don't just want you to lower your foot in a narrow lunge. You are on train tracks, and I want you to double lunge, 90-degree bend both sides. Hips are low. Tail is heavy. Think about a kettlebell on your tail, pulling your tail down to the ground. Drop your back knee and hover it as low as you can go. Squeeze your bum. Push away. 5 seconds. Come down onto the mat. Good. Keep your feet towards your chair. Lay all the way down. Ground your left foot down. Reach your right foot up. Lift head, neck, and shoulders. Reach your hands on the outside of that right thigh, and then I want you to walk it up all the way to tap your big toe. Stay rounded. Stay crunched. Lower back down. Good, I'm not gonna count because I want you to take that extra time to reach high up towards that tallest toe. And then I want you to take your time staying lifted, staying rounded for as long as you can before you roll that head, neck and shoulders back down. Climb up that leg, up. Round belly button towards your spine. Good, one more. Beautiful. Hold it halfway up. Hold it halfway up. Good, grab a hold of your calf. Clasp your fingers and hands together. Extend that left leg. Lift your left leg up. Lower down 45 degrees. Sweep. And lower. Scoop. Flat back. Stamp it into the mat. Scoop. Elbows out. Shoulders down. Chest is lifted. Chin is off of your chest. Squeeze. One more like this. Single tempo. Yes, you can. Sweep it. Lower. Sweep. Lower. Here's 8. 7. Belly button to the spine. 6. Rounded back. 5. Spine on that ground. Here's 4. 3. Hips stay square. 2. 1. Hold it out. Tiny circles. 8. 7. 6. It's hard, I know. 4. 3. Change directions. 8. 7. Circles are small. 4. 3. Sit up with your chest, not your head. Bring your knees in, lower all the way down. Plant your right foot down. Lengthen your left leg. Hands on either side of that left thigh. Sit up, head, neck, and shoulders. Climb all the way up that leg till you tap your toes. Stay rounded, stay rounded. Lift taller, lift taller. Stay, hold, lift, lift. Last couple steps down is when you release head, neck, and shoulders. Good. As you walk up, try to sit up with your chest and not shrug your shoulders towards your ears. Beautiful. Keep it up. Big reach. One more time. Good. Walk halfway up towards your towards your calf. Clasp your hands behind your leg. Extend that right leg out. Scoop up for 2. Lower, drop that heel. Scoop and lift with your shin. Press that heel down. Scoop and lift. Belly button to your spine. Good. Relax through your head and neck. Lift with your core. Good. Single tempo. Sit up. Use your core. Squeeze your booty. 4. 3. Tiny circles coming up in 2. In 1. Tiny circles. 8. 7. 6. Control that left side. 4. 3. 2. Change directions. 7. 6. Shin to the sky. 4. 3. 2. 1. Knees to chest. Woo. Lift your hips. Hands underneath your hips. Legs straight up. Cross left ankle on top of right. Stick straight legs. That should activate your core plus your belly button into your spine. Keep your inner thighs tight and squeezing. Right leg comes in front of left ankle. Switch left in front, right in front. Left in front, single tempo, crisscross, tap. Inner thighs, squeeze. Knees, squeeze. Drop your heels. 8, 7, keep that crisscross going. 4, 3, 2, sweep and lift with your shins. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, drop those heels. 8, 7, longer legs. 4, 3, tighter butt, lift with those shins. Turn toes and knees up. 4, 3, 2, knees to chest. Well done. Rock it side to side. Extend those legs out long. Reach your arms overhead. Full body stretch. Just relax. Lower your hands down by your hips. Bring your knees into your chest. Rock and roll north to south. Come up to a seated position. Cross your ankles, make your way into a tabletop position. Extend and walk your hands out in front beyond your shoulders. Send your bum down towards your heels and then tilt your tail to the sky. Puppy dog pose. Forehead down on the mat, armpits nice and heavy. Tent your palms, so fingertips down, palms lift, elbows off the mat. Lift your forehead and then let gravity pull those armpits towards the ground. Lower your palms, relax those elbows, shift into a tabletop curl your toes, lengthen your legs. Downward facing dog. Good, pulse your heels. Now press your palms into the mat. Shrug your shoulders. Steady your down dog. Walk your hands back to meet your feet. Soften your knees, roll up, head, neck, and shoulders are the last to rise. Woo!